Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network, and it's a little late, so I won't be talking very loud. And I don't have a lot to say tonight. I did catch that live that Sarah was on. Apparently, she's on somebody else's live right now, but liars like to flock together. But hey, so I wanted to show you guys. She made some pretty outlandish claims, and a lot of them I can prove to be false and inaccurate and complete and utter lies. But it's going to take me a minute because I got to collect all the receipts and everything that I have, because me and receipts, we kind of go together. But I wanted to give you a couple of quick receipts real quick to clear up a couple of things. Let me grab some screenshots. You know how I love those screenshots. So here's the first thing I want to clear up. Kendal and Brande and Sarah decided to do a 4-hour live tonight after, this comes behind the 5-hour live they did a couple nights ago before Sarah. And then Kendal and Brande and them all went live another night for another 3 hours to trash me. And now 4 hours tonight with this crew of Kendal and Brande and Sarah. And in this little live, they alleged about this payment to the hotel. And so I'm going to clear it up once and for all. Yes, Into the Weeds podcast secured the hotel for us while we were traveling there. They messaged me. They told me they wanted to do it. They would pay for one night for us. And so they secured it with their credit card. And that credit card remained on file the entire time that we were with that hotel room because it was what originated with the hotel room and they could not take the card off. So then on June 8th at 1:08 p.m. when we checked out, we paid the additional $423.77 on my Cash App card to the Fairfield Inn after the Into the Weeds podcast paid for the first night. So we did pay for it out of donations. I had it worked out the entire time. So when we decided Friday night, Sarah started talking to me about wanting to split up the drive. Now, I'm not quite sure why she wanted to do this. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because it's only a 5-hour drive, and she wanted to split it up into a 3-hour drive the first day and an hour and a half the second day. All the time knowing that we had already had this hotel secured for us through Sunday. And so I had to go down and ask the hotel room if they would go ahead and let us check out on Saturday instead of Sunday and not charge us for the extra day. And they said that they did. So I was not even thinking about the fact that, we just had enough money for one more hotel night stay because that's all we would have money for. And I did not think about the deposit at all. So this was what caused that whole fiasco. And I'm just wondering if it's because I began telling her that we were running low on funds because of the reckless spending that she had been doing, and I could not stop her from just bleeding freaking money. No matter what we were doing, I have just bled money with her. And it was very frustrating, and she refused to eat any type of fast food. She would not do anything that we could go and get and bring back to the hotel room until I put my foot down on Friday night. And that was the night that I told her I would not be paying for 3 different types of 12 packs for her for one night of her drinking and her only drinking those items. It was outrageous the amount of liquid this person consumes, and for somebody who's claiming she's got liver cancer and liver failure, she certainly is not drinking anything to help herself, and she's certainly not eating in any way to help herself. And we've heard that story so many times in so many different ways. None of us even believe it at this point. We don't know what to believe with this woman because she's told so many lies. So this was the first thing I wanted to clear up, was definitely, yes, the donations were used to pay for the hotel at the Fairfield Inn. And the only reason we were leaving and had to secure another hotel was because of Sarah and because she was insisting. it was not supposed to go down this way. And I don't know why it went down this way. I have lots of thought processes on why things happened the way they did while we were there, but I can't put my finger all the way around it. So I'm not going to sit here and say things I don't know. But the next thing I wanted to show you is this other payment. So that brings us to this $200 that I reimbursed her on June 9th at 11:24 a.m. She claims that I did not reimburse her for this $200 at all. And now her story is changed to she's now $500 in the hole for a trip that I paid for everything on with your donations. So I don't know what she thinks she's in the hole for. Maybe it might be the 3 different flats of soda and Gatorade that she wanted to purchase at Walmart the night before, that I told her no, we could not afford that, and if she wanted all of those drinks and all of those snacks, then she'd have to pay for those herself because we were running low on funds. And then somehow she still managed to figure out how to get me to reimburse her. But that wasn't even enough. So I give her this $200 thinking, I don't know what she spent it on, but I will go ahead and just give it to her because I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. It's not my money. If she really spent it, then she definitely needs to have it back, right? So I did that. And then we arrive at the gas station 30 minutes away from her home. And then she fleeces me for another $30 for gas. And I kept telling her I did not have any more money for gas for anything because we didn't. And my husband told me, look, if you have $30, just go ahead and give it to her. And I said, that's all I've got left, Greg. And he said, well, I have enough to cover us to get the rest of the way home. So just give it to her. It's not worth the fight. And so I ended up putting $30 more worth of gas in her tank so she could go 30 minutes to her home after giving her this $200. So that's exactly what happened. And I have the receipts and you don't, Sarah. So I don't know. I mean, receipts don't lie, baby. Receipts don't lie. But you sure do. You sure